can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I was searching for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. Thought I was good, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
All right. Now let us know who we got in the Chicago way today.
We got Voila. You already know. Long live Lil Ron.
Voila. How you coming, gang?
I'm cooling right now, bro. Bless. How you coming?
And same shit here. Now, by the time this interview come out, I'm gonna make sure I let it be known out here. My camera is off because right now we all are in the house doing this shit. So, like we all in different states, time zones and shit. Everybody got their shit together but me. I gotta clean my background here, y'all. So don't get mad at me because my camera ain't on, folks. It's all good. At the end of the day, y'all came to see Walla, not me.
Right.
Yeah. On top of that, and on top of that, we made it know. I think we made it on. There's two people on the Chicago Wave today, and two people that's on the Chicago Wave in general. And now you're finally getting to see who both of us doing interviews. So y'all should get the vibe of both of us, man.
Yeah, that's like the first time both of us are like doing an interview together.
Sure. So I'm glad I could be the first one to do that with y'all. You feel?
For sure.
Yeah, blessing to have you, especially since you were day one.
Like, yeah, for sure.
I would like to say you were day one, of course.
Yeah, no, shit, I am. Shit, we've been supporting y'all the same way how y'all been supporting us, you know.
For sure. Yeah. And there's not a lot of people that can say that. Like some people want to come around 2023 trying to talk about I was there since y'all had X amount of followers. Like, bro, I didn't see you DM us nowhere. For where was you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, I think, man, you know, it go back all the way to when it first like the first year y'all started.
Which was
ooh, don't get me wrong on that one. It was either I was locked up in 2018, so it couldn't have been 2018.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to say it was 2020.
Yeah, that's close enough. Like the Chicago Wave was in Brandon since 2019. So like when you do your homework on us, we was originally the drill scene, but it's safe to say we started in 2019.
I was about to say that. I was gonna say that when I used to DM the page, it was another name.
Yeah. And I'm glad I reminded you too.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. But all right, let's get it cracking. You could have been on DJU, you could have been on 16 Shop, you could have been on Corporate Media Cartel, you could have been on Can Capone, and you could have been on any other platform, but you fucking with the wave, so I appreciate you for that.
Man, you already know, man. I'm fucking with the wave, man.
Yep, and the wave fucking with you.
For sure, that's love, man.
All right.
Just to like start off, man.
You want to get started, Nick?
Yeah. I'm gonna just ask you, man. Like, where are you from?
Me, I'm from Chicago. I'm from the east side of Chicago, 65th and Stony Island.
65th and Stony Island. All right. So, how's it like growing up there?
Man, it was vicious shit. I ain't gonna lie. Back then, yeah, cause see, it was always GDs right there, and then it was always Stones right there. Cause back then, if you do your homework or do your research, it used to be called Murder Town. You feel me? That was from that was from like, you know, that was everything right there all the way to Cottage, including Dro City. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So yeah, I come from the Murder Town side. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that just surprised me because I only heard about one Murder Town over here, but shit, all right.
What you mean? You talking about 39th?
Yep, 39th exactly.
No, do your research or do your homework on Murder Town Gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework on that. That's the whole MTG used to be from like Cottage to damn near Stony. You feel me? Everybody used to be together like back then because I had went to Wadsworth. You know what I'm saying? That's a grammar school right there. That's like where everybody from Dro City went to Wadsworth. Then they went to Hyde Park from there. I went to Hyde Park too, though. You know what I'm saying? So I went to Hyde Park and I went to South Shore. So that's how I'm known on the whole East Side because I went to both the main schools over there.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna do some homework on that one while Nick do research. But is there anyone else? Like, it's safe to say that you are OG from your block. So, is there any more OGs out there representing like you, or no history? I should say.
On the who?
The history of your Murder Town.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, you know, a lot of those guys passed away, and then that shit turned to other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I think it's called Hood Gang, and then Dro City is broken up into Young Money and a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's still other people like my age that's still out. You feel me? Like,
All right, bet. Well, overall, like now that we got an idea on where you're from, like what was it like growing up over there for you?
well, it wasn't really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like bad for me. You feel me? But it was bad in the area, of course. But I don't know. It's just where I had grew up at. It was some guys out there that had showed structure. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of come from that era. Like, okay, it was
Okay.
some structure out there.
All right, so basically back then when it was like structure, would you say like it was like better compared to now, as far as that
Yeah,
side?
yeah, because like back then, if something happened, even amongst us, like whoever we hanging with, it was always a big brother that you can go tell what's going on, and then they'll stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a few times. I remember like I used to be hanging with my homeboys. They stayed next door to me. You know what I'm saying? Free Dwight. Folks locked up right now. Still, he been locked up like 20 years. You feel me? Got 20 more to go, but me and his little brother, we used to always fight a lot, you know what I'm saying? But they lived next door. They was my friends. So I used to always like the guys that be standing on the corner, like my big homies, they'll hear about it. So then versus back then and now, like if that happened right now, wouldn't nobody got in the way and stop nothing. Me and that nigga would have just probably killed each other.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
back then, them niggas, man, once they found out that we getting into it, man, they start fucking both of us up. You know what I'm saying? Like they like, yeah, y'all live next to door to each other, y'all be hanging together, y'all shouldn't be fighting. Y'all supposed to be fighting other people that's trying to do something to y'all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that was the difference.
All right, and I like the sound of that because a lot of people need that, at least from this generation nowadays. At least I
Most
say.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
But another thing that I did some homework on was when I actually did homework on another rapper by the name of Take Capone, and he spoke highly about where he grows up in all his interviews. But one thing specifically he said that stood out to me was before it was quote unquote gang banging, it was school banging. Meaning my school and two of your school, a little funny shit like that. So like, you ever participate in school banging activities?
Man, you already know. Shit, I went to Hyde Park. So when I went to Hyde Park back then, see, I was supposed to be, class of '07, I was supposed to graduate. So I got to Hyde Park in 2003. So back then in 2003, the main two things was Dro City versus the Moles. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because basically it'll be the Moles from off 62nd and Kimbart, they right there, and then it'll be the Moles from off Cottage Grove, 63rd. They'll click up with them, and then they'll go against the Dro City people or whatever.
Well, what about the schools? Like, what was it? Like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
everybody was in the same school, basically, right?
Yeah. My bad. I ain't understand.
Oh, so y'all didn't even go against other schools. Y'all went against each other in the same school.
Yeah, but then we used to get involved in that too. Like when I used to go to Hyde Park, we would get into it with Kenwood. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they'll ride the bus. But when I didn't really get off into that until I had ended up going to South Shore. When I went to South Shore, man, I had ended up getting locked up for some stuff like that. Man, I was like 17. It was some kids coming on the bus, and then I think we had pep rally. So that day we was turned. We was outside 200 deep. Whole time the bus come past and they like, yeah, they go some people on there with some CVS IDs. They'll tuck their IDs in when they ride past the bus stop. So then we get on the bus and get to fighting them. And then man, my homie, he knocked the bus driver out. So then, man, I get off the bus, I get
Damn.
away and everything. Then something just tell me like the bus driver get off talking crazy. My homie and them get the bus in the window. My dumb ass bust a window too. And then the police, as soon as I bust the window, they was right there. Like walking up, I ain't even see him.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said y'all was into it with Kenwood, right?
Nah, when I went to Hyde Park, we would be into it with Kenwood. But when I went to South Shore, we'd be into it with CVS.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So like
Like,
when you
do
got
your
locked
homework on
up,
what school I went to, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, it was turf back then. What you was saying, gang?
Oh, go ahead, Nick. My bad.
Like, I was saying like when you got locked up, how long was you locked up for?
Man, you talking about back then or just in general?
Just back then.
Back then, I was locked up for just probably like it was just mate, what is it, 8 hours I think. I got locked
Mm.
up after school at 3 o'clock and I got out at 1 that night. So
Damn.
about 8 hours.
All right.
Yeah, then I didn't tell my mom or nothing. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, ain't know about.
Man, who would tell their mom? Though?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't even tell her that.
Yeah, but you want to know something? Like, we also did an interview with these upcoming rappers by in a rap group by the name of YFG, and they're minors, like all of them either 18 or younger. And it's like, why I asked them about something similar, like if you believe that if you're a minor and you're doing quote unquote street activities and something like that, you should tell your OG. They believe that that's what you have to do because whether it's good or bad, your mom gonna understand you. So it's like,
Yeah,
for you
yeah,
not telling your mama that, do you wish you could take it back and just told her the truth about everything?
yeah, for sure. But see, it was different though, cause where I jumped off the porch at is my hood. So anytime I did something bad, even if I didn't want her to know about it, it got right back to her anyways, like real fast. You know what I'm
Someone
saying?
was snitching on you.
Somebody, yeah. I wouldn't even say snitching. They was just, trying to have my best interest at that time in life.
All right, that's a nice way to put it.
makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah.
I ain't even gonna put them down like that because the people that was quote unquote snitching, they was family members, close friends to the family. Like,
Mm.
they just probably didn't want me out there.
Yeah.
But when I had jumped off the porch, I jumped off fast. So it was like, man, I just wanted some money. Like, you feel me? So,
So like when your family was like letting your mom know like about everything that was going on, could you say like they was giving you guidance or they were just simply letting your mom know what was going on?
yeah, both. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if they let my mom know, she gonna get me on the back end. But then the people that was like, snitching on me, when they'll bump back into me, they will give me little gems like, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, or whatever back then. So they were putting me down. They definitely put me on game.
All right.
All right. Well, overall, to close out on the topic of school banging, growing up, and where you from, is there any final remarks, any comments, or any special shout outs you would like to give or say about your block?
Oh man, long live everybody we lost, man. 65th and Stony. You feel me? Long live Lil Ron.
Mm-hmm. For sure that. Wait. Lil Ron was from there too?
Oh yeah. No, Lil Ron wasn't from there, but he moved over there, so he pretty much was from there. Ron,
Oh, okay.
Lil
All right.
Ron was from the hundreds, but they moved on the block, but when they moved on the block, they moved on the block like his teenage years. So that's kind of like that's where you from.
All right, that's a nice way to put it. That's a nice way to put it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what? I'm gonna get back to Lil Ron in a second, but I'm just keep going real quick.
Mhm.
First off, you were supposed to be here when we interviewed this nigga, but
Yeah.
Bandz, he's also from that same hood you from, which is crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, the reason why I asked him where he from, he made it clear because like when it came out to Chiraq Bandz, a lot of people get the idea that because of the way he rapping his sound and shit, he's from out west.
So I did see that. I seen that, and it's like, okay, people think that because he did leave a part out, so I'm glad I'm here. At one point in our life, we really did used to be out west. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
we stayed out west too. You know what I'm saying? So he left that part out. Like at one point we did stay out west. So when we stayed out west, we really had got involved where we stayed, like, with them. That's brewing them. You feel me? Shout out them. They on 13th and Fairfield. You feel me? Do your homework. Do some research on them. They definitely the guys. You feel me? And then we used to be on Lake and Pulaski. You know what I'm saying? My old man, he had a restaurant right there. So we used to always hang in the restaurant, and then we had ended up getting cool with them. It was like the people who we was renting the restaurant from, they own all the stores right there. So we had ended up getting cool with them. So that was like, he really ain't from out west, but it's like we did live out west too, and we know a lot of out west people.
yeah. And just to put it out there, Bandz was was fried in that interview. So,
so
he probably forgot to mention that. Like, it ain't like he tried to keep it a secret now, just to put that out.
Yeah, no, because if you pay attention, all his videos from when he first started rapping back then, mostly all of them was like a lot of them was on the west side. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so that's where the out west assumption came from.
Yeah. That's where the out west assumption probably came from. Like, I don't know why, but people always had thought that. And then what it was too is when bro really had first started rapping, we was probably staying out west. You know what I'm saying? That it was, because I think everything kicked off at like 2012. And yeah, we were staying out west. We were staying on 16th in California. You know what I'm saying? And then we were just going back to the block. You know what I'm saying? But because our people always stay on 65th and Stony. So it's nothing to go to the block. If it's a building right here, we can go sleep in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So.
And was Lil Ron ever out there too? Because
Lil Ron used to be out there too, but not as heavy. You know.
Okay.
Like this was the part that I'm talking about now. This was before Ron had came in the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
this was before Ron had came. Ron came shortly after, but the last video that we shot out west was with Bandz. That was That Is the Way That It Go, and Ron came to that. That was like the end of when we stopped kind of like, you know, we had kind of like just start back like, I don't know, we were still hanging out west, but we would still be back east too. We just be back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's a nice way to put it. All right, for sure. Want to ask the next one, Nick?
Yeah, I got one. So while I like Bandz was like saying in the interview, or like he told us to my associate, he said that you a rapper, but like I'm not gonna lie, like I always think of you as like a label CEO or like a manager first. So it's like
I didn't see that. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, we didn't put that part out there yet. Like this. You caught on quick. Like you did this interview before we got that part out here. We spoke very highly of you for sure though. But we had to put it out there because you do give manager and label CEO businessman vibes. So it's but he also said that you're a rapper, just to put it out there.
In his head, because how everything had started off, like I was on house arrest back in the day, and then Chief Keef and them had came out, and then we was watching their videos, and then I'm like, man, they some kids, and you could do that. It was funny though, because you know he like their age, and then he like, I could do it. Then he started rapping on the webcam. I started posting it. It started going up and shit. Then he was like, man, I'm gonna make a real song, but in order for me to do it, you have to be on the song. Like you gotta do it with me. So I never wanted to be like no rapper, because I used to look up to like DJ Paul, Juicy J. They was like the label heads, you know, Birdman, other than the stealing stuff that was on his name. Gucci Man. Like I always looked up to the person that was behind the scenes. But then that's how he got me. Like all those people you name, they rap too at some point. So the first, like his first songs, I probably was on like a few of them, but then I just never could get into it. Like I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So he in his head, I'm a rapper. And then, I'ma say it, but me and him, we did when he was living in Atlanta, because he was just staying out here with me at the house. He had a studio in the basement. Man, he got me high and we did a song. I don't think y'all will ever hear it. Y'all probably can hear it. It won't ever come out.
and whatever you tell us, that like just to show us, we don't have to post unless you're telling me to post it. So we post all
that shit. Yeah. Just don't post that damn song.
for sure.
But yeah, that's because Bandz, he's not my friend. He's my real brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got different dads, but we got the same mom. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's my real brother. A lot of people don't really be knowing that. You know, like how some people just be like, oh, brother. But no, he's like, that's my real brother. I watch him grow up. You feel me? Used to have to change his diapers, shit like that, you know.
Wait, you changed his diaper?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I ain't that old, gang. I'm 34. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Yeah, so back then, bro probably like, I don't even be knowing how old he is. I think he like 27. So back then, when he was born, I was probably like 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always like I try to just keep him with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. Well, but overall, what like since you say in his head you're a rapper, what would you call yourself?
Me, honestly, man. I'm just me, honestly. I'm really an author. I'm a published author. You know what I'm saying? That's
Ooh.
really what I am. I write
Okay.
books. You know what I'm saying? I got books out on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I do. But outside of that, I would just say like I'm just behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't want to say like I'm no CEO label head or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just behind the scenes and I am the co-founder of the brand though. You know what I'm saying? So I
Okay.
take that I'm the co-founder of NGB. You feel me? And
Okay.
Bandz is the other co-founder. You know what I'm saying? And Ron was too. You know what I'm saying? He still is. Long live him. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as NGB, like, how did that come about?
Man, so that all happened back in 2012. So when bro started rapping on the webcam, he kept saying like, "Man, need a name." Like, you know, like everybody had like a clique back then. Like, you know, like I think it was GBE back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he like, "Man, I gotta come up with something." So I think he was listening to a French Montana song, and I think in the French Montana song, he kept saying it like, "I ain't never going broke." It was like a French Montana song back then, and he just came at me one day like, "Man, I got it. I got the name." And I'm like, "What is it?" He like, "Man, NGB, NGB." And then I'm like, "It sounds catchy." And then I'm like, "What do it mean?" He like, "Man, we doing all this, man. We ain't never going broke." And then, man, shit, I went and got that shit tattooed on me like probably like 2 weeks later. And then it was over with.
All right. So French Montana influenced the name.
Yeah, possibly. I want to say I think that's I ain't lying. That's what. Yeah, he definitely influenced it. Shout out him.
All right, shout out French Montana then.
For sure.
All right. Well, to close out on the topic of Chiraq, Bandz, and everything, any positive messages or anything you want to say about him?
Oh yeah, man. Just keep doing your thing, man. I told you you're gonna be big, and just keep working. It's gonna all pay off.
Sure.
So what was that?
All right. Now, let's talk about Lil Ron.
For sure.
Now, to put this out there, like when I pulled up on Bandz, Ron's BM was there too. And first off, huge salute to her. And she still got me fucked up for the last interview, folks.
Shout out Lulu.
Because like I'm gonna post part 4 of the interview probably tonight or tomorrow, and you're gonna see what she done fucked around and had me do in the interview.
I love her too. She's like, you know, she family too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I don't know if a bro had really told you the upbringing. Like, she's not my blood cousin, but she basically is. She kin to Bandz on his dad's side. So, you know what I'm saying? But in the same token, we all grew up in the same building. So I know her when she was a baby too. Like I know her mama used to watch me. So, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why I say like how everything had came with Ron. It was just I ain't gonna lie, it was like an angel. It was like heaven sent. How everything just followed into place and everything. Just the whole thing is like just a magical story, you know.
Yeah, so from the sound of it, like NGB was always meant to be a family.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, because that's how it played out. Like so, everything had happened. Like bam. Bro started rapping on the webcam. He tried to get me to do it. I did it with him. Cool. He started rapping. He started going up. Bam. Then Lil Ron, they moved to the block. You know what I'm saying? Then the whole time, once he moved to the block, him and Bandz get cool. Then the whole time, he would like my little cousin. Like, you know, he started dating her. So then it was just like, it just made them family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, for sure. And as far as Ron, this is like Bandz talked to me a little bit about him. But one thing I had to tell him that one of my favorite stories that they told about him was there was one time I guess Bandz was going through it or whatever the case may be, and he told Ron that I'm finna just say fuck this shit. And then he said, all right, but before you do what you do, let me pop this pill with you one last time. Then Bandz told Ron to pull up. Ron pulled up and he pulled up with the pills and shit, right? And then Bandz holding the pill. But before Bandz take that pill, Ron smacked that shit out of his hand.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what the fuck is wrong? You don't be doing this type of shit. Like, bro, that had me laughing so hard when I first heard the story and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, but that was just like a funny story from Bandz when he spoke on that in his interview with Cam Capone. Shout out JP. But,
Yeah.
As far as Ron, well, is there any funny stories that you have with him that you don't mind talking about?
Man, I don't even know where to start with that, man. Like, yeah, Ron, he definitely was like, he was like my cousin because of with my like with his baby mama, but it made him more like my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Because Bandz is my real brother. So Ron, it's just like he just came to be my brother. You feel me? So let me see like some crazy stories I get. Man, we used to travel a lot. You know, we was doing like little shows and shit. Oh, okay, I got one. So bam, we had my homie and them, shout out Dirty Glove Bastards, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't living here at the time or nothing like that. So they hit me up like, man, y'all come down and y'all, we want y'all to jump off the porch. So I'm like, all right, cool, perfect. So bam, we do the interview, we drove down and shit. So it's like 12-hour drive. So then we was supposed to stay like 4 days or some shit. Man, so we get back to the hotel. So then Bandz get to tell me like, I think Ron finna leave. Ron finna go, well, I got a whole itinerary planned out for us.
Right.
Go, man. So he like, yeah, I think folk probably gonna leave. He said he don't like that drive. He don't want to drive back. But man, we all took turns driving. You feel me? Like 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. Man, I think I'll leave and go get some food or some shit. I went to the Trap Museum on my tourist shit. And then, man, I came back. I get back, this motherfucker Ron got his luggage and shit. He like, yeah, Bobby, I'm finna get ready to go, twin. Nigga, where you finna go? He, man, I gotta fly back to the rack. Man, we finna leave in 2 days. He, man, Bobby, I don't want to do that ride. So then I was like, all right, cool. So now you just pissed me off. Don't even worry about it. So now I go back in the hotel and lay down. Guess who knocking on my door? It's Lil Ron. He, yeah, G.
You just complaining about going back to the rack. What was that for?
He like, man, I know you kind of mad that I'm leaving, but man, if I wait on this Uber, I ain't gonna make the flight. So you think you can take me to the airport? So now I'm mad as hell. I'm like, all right, I got you. So I'm finna get in the car and drive slow. As soon as we get down to the car, yeah, bro. I know your life was fucked up at the time, bro. Here, let me drive. Got my ass. Got my ass, man. But yeah, that's just one. But yeah, I think like my man, yeah, it just be kind of hard talking about Ron sometimes,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's all good though. Like I got nothing really but good memories with him. I remember like when one time I had got out of prison, man, I was like, you know how it be when motherfuckers get out. Like I was doing bad, obviously. You feel me? So like I had to like work a little job and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people probably didn't know that, but I had to work a little job for like a couple months. This was 2019, and man, I'm talking about like I didn't have nothing. Everything I had lost. You feel me? I had jewelry and everything back then too, but I had pawned all of it or sold it, like, cause I was doing prison time. So when I had got the job and stuff, he was like, "Man, I'm proud of you, blood." I'm like, "That's what's up." But I'm like, nigga, at that time, like our clock was going up, so I'm like, I can't be riding the bus, bro. He like, "Man, the job is only 10 minutes away in the car. I'll pick you up every day." And I'm like, "You'll pick me up every day?" And then, man, he picked me up every day and took me to that motherfucker for like 3 months. You feel me? That was real. Then I had like finally got paid. I tried to like break some bread, give him some gas. That whole 3 months, he did it for free. Like, it was just like to probably help me get back on my feet or something.
Right.
People don't really be. You feel me? Like that was real for him to do. He had to do that for me.
Yeah,
that's real.
Those some nice stories, man. Like normally when I be asking about other artists about stories and shit, like they don't really be. I mean, not to throw shade on like that. Like they don't be telling like stories like how you did. Like they might just do a little summary about who they are or something like that. They call that a story and shit. But you broke it down, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah. No, for sure. Then I think I got my I got the one of the last memories with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he passed 2020. Yeah, I got the text. I had texted him, and you know, I was basically just saying, I don't know if y'all could see it, but it's like he was like, you know, I told him like I was driving. He basically said he loved me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was like one of the last memories that I have. You know what I'm saying? He was just basically like, he said, "Love you, bitch. Happy New Year's." Then I started laughing. Then he said, "No love you back. You different." I said, "I'm driving. I thought I hit the heart, but you know it's love. I love you, man. This time, you know."
For sure.
So yeah.
So like when he had passed, like how did that affect you?
Man, that shit had affected me bad because man, it happened like right on my birthday, the day before my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So basically, how it had happened and stuff like I had knew something was going on, but how I do it is I never do my birthday in Chicago if I'm living there. I always go somewhere warm and then I come back and have a party with them like that weekend. So I knew something was going on because I was getting all the texts and stuff, but then I was like trying to get ready for my birthday. So I did had talked to Ron that same day though, I think. It was like, yeah, the same day. And I told him like I'm getting packed to go to Miami. So I really think he didn't want to bother me, but I really wish he would have, you know what I'm saying? Because he started like hitting Bandz up. Because we had a group chat, me, him, and Bandz, you feel me? So I got the messages in the group chat of like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers saying there's something going on. And then bro basically saying he didn't want to talk about it. So then, you know, when I had seen that, I was packing my bags and getting ready and stuff. So I'm like, you know, everything gonna be cool and shit. And then bam, I had went to sleep. And then, because my flight was early in the morning, my flight was like at 4-5 in the morning. So, man, I woke up to get ready for the airport, and then Bandz was like texting me and calling me. So then I'm like, nah, that don't make sense, what he was saying in the phone. So then I think I ended up going to the airport or whatever. And then, like, once I had touched down or whatever, that's when I had like figured everything out. You know what I'm saying? I was at the airport. I just started crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I couldn't believe this shit. And then I was supposed to stay in Miami for a week. I stayed 2 days and went back home. You know what I'm saying? Because I think bro passed on the 8th or the 9th. My birthday the 10th of January. So it's like, couldn't even do shit. I just went back to the crib with the family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And overall, to close out on the topic of Lil Ron, is there any positive that you would like to say about him?
Yeah, man. Definitely a talented artist. There's definitely still music around. You know what I'm saying? Be looking out for that. And, you know, just pray for bro family and pray for everybody involved. Or, you know, if he ever impact you, you know, appreciate it, you know.
Yeah, of course. And salute to everybody from NGB that I met when I was in Bandz too, cause like y'all like real family. I really fuck with everybody, and I appreciate the vibe, man. It was more than just an interview. It was like more like a kicking session. On camera.
Yeah, you know, Bandz, they funny over there, man. Twin, I see Twin.
Twin, that nigga Twin, bro. Don't get me started on Twin, man. You gotta see the rest of the interview, right?
Yeah, man. You know, they was telling me about it. Man. So, you know, I had seen it. I definitely had seen every clip that was posted so far. So I like the questions y'all asked, bro. Y'all really like stepped it up like on that, because that's how I was telling Reggie about y'all. Because, you know, like he asked me like, man, who going crazy right now? Who? I'm like, man, you know, the Wave, they just started doing the interviews now. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I like how it's going. You feel me?
Appreciate it, man.
And I appreciate it. And my thing is, I didn't even know Reggie even paying attention to us. So that was surprising when that shit happened. Like when you told me about Reggie, I'm like, wait, Reggie, baby.
Yeah. Like you never know who be paying attention to your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Remember, I told Reggie, Big Homie Blocks, like people that I was telling y'all about.
Yeah, and Blocks,
you know
Blocks is a real nigga too. Salute to him. Appreciate you by that.
Then AOKD, like these all people that I didn't know was paying attention to the wave. They'll be like, "Man, I seen you on the wave," and I'm like, oh, "Okay, you feel me?" Like,
Yeah.
somebody else told me, J Man, he told me that he seen me on the wave at the gas station with Boogie. Like, I guess a picture, you know what I'm saying? So I know that the wave is the wave. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right. It hit different.
It do.
It do.
Yeah. But yeah, though, salute to everybody for NGB, man. Y'all,
For sure, love.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and
everybody at the wave, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Sure. Appreciate it. All right, well, on to the next thing. Before we switch gears, we gotta get this out there. You said you were an author.
Yeah, for sure, published author.
Yeah, first off, it ain't many people that's authors around here nowadays. So it's like we gotta get to know what's the author lifestyle like.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's a different conversation too when you talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I really like to use it to my advantage because, you know, just looking how I look, you know, I got face tats, I got dreads, I wear jewelry, whatever the case is. People tend to underestimate me, like, you know, just other people when I'm out. So that's just a really big flex to get to tell somebody. Like, when they look at you, they just be like, oh, you know, it's just an average guy walking past. Or, you know, like some people are trying to cut into you, like, oh, what you do? I'm a published author. Well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
because they don't expect that.
You know, author is associated with being smart. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be a big flex. Like, a lot of people be like, dang, like, I got all type of people that just hit me up, man. I done told all type of people how to do it themselves, and they have done it, you know?
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you open doors and books for people. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna really say I had opened really no doors. It was like, if I was like with Bro and them, with Ron and Bandz and them, it was just a movement that we kicked the door down with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
So, you know, but I have opened some doors, but you funny.
Yeah, hey, I had to put it out there. Like, if we gonna speak on it, we gonna keep it 100% here. You did?
That's why I rock with you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate your nature. But as far as these books, like these are like life story books, or like it's a book about anything?
No, it's like they urban novels. So
okay.
So you know, like how a novel was written, or I don't know if you do know, but for the people that's out there watching, novels are not real. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a story. It's just a story. It might be off real events. It could be about somebody else. It's just like, you know, it's just telling the story. But you use your own imagination to it, of course.
Right. So, like, would you say, like, these novels are, like, kind of based on what you've experienced and what you've seen?
I really don't even want to say that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
You just gotta check the books out and just, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say y'all.
It's a matter of fact, like for the people that didn't know, because if we gonna talk about, we gonna make sure we put it out there too. Where can they find these books at?
On Amazon.
All right, bet. Let the people know the names of these books.
Yeah, you just type my real name, or you know what I'm saying. It's really through my Instagram. If you just click that link in my bio, all that stuff pop up right there.
All right, man. Well, we gonna make sure we put that in the description when we put it on YouTube. Yeah. All right. Now, it's time to get it cracking.
Let's get it cracking. I'm ready.
For sure. Now
these the viral questions right here. I'm already knowing.
There's something right there. Now, you know, we've been doing interviews for 4 to 5 months. It's about to be 5, but 4 months now.
Right.
Wait. June, July, August, September. Yeah, 5 months. It's about to be 6 at some point. But anyways, we've been doing it since June, basically. And it's like, we understand that when it comes to interviews, a lot of people tend to get bored during them. Like, be honest, folks. Sitting in front of a camera and just answer a question that another person asks you can be boring. So you either keep yourself entertained by smoking or drinking. But here's the way. We want you to have fun. We want you to be excited. We want you to relax. So we came up with this thing called interview segments. And these are questions that we ask everybody. But these questions are meant to be engaging conversations and questions that can be answered by anyone, no matter who it is.
Right.
Overall, it gets the energy out you. So we're going to get it started with something that we like to call Cairo's Logic. Now, you're aware of No Limit Cairo, right?
Yes. Yes, I definitely I seen the interview about the getting left from going to Egypt or something. I saw that one.
Oh yeah, you want to know something else he said in that particular interview?
What did he say?
He said to his lines that there's 3 rappers who live the life that they rap about, and that's FBG Duck, King Von, and Lil Osama.
Right.
And he believes it's because he heard quote unquote gangster stories about them.
Right.
But in this short time of doing interviews in 4 months, like how you say, a lot of people be paying attention to the wave. Cairo is one of those people who likes to watch what we do because he know we like talking about him to other people.
Right.
And he got on my ass for this interview. I mean, for asking about this question in interviews, because it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna break down what you said, but we had a little talk, and he basically gave me another perspective on things. So I would usually ask you if you wouldn't mind telling a gangster story about yourself that's not incriminated, but we're not gonna do that. Is that you?
Yeah, I just got like 99 notifications all at once. Hold on.
I know this cracking.
Yeah, okay. What ugly guy say? Water on my neck, I keep it wet like my cell phone type shit. But anyway, as I was saying, normally I would ask you if you wouldn't mind telling a gangster story about yourself that's not incriminating. But we're gonna do something different here. And this is based, and after having this talk with Cairo, he gave me a little bit of new perspective on things. So I'm gonna ask you this: name at least 3 rappers who you believe live the life that they rap about.
Lil Ron.
For sure.
Okay.
Duck.
All right.
Yeah, I give it to King Von too.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then them all rappers that ain't with us no more. Rest in peace to them.
Make all the rest in peace for sure. That.
Yeah. So but Duck, I knew him for sure. You know what I'm saying? Von, I didn't know him, but I had heard. You know what I'm saying? And then Ron, shit, I used to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with those people either. Man. It's like, as far as Cairo, the reason why I brought this up, I call it Cairo's logic. That's what he believes. But after explaining things, like, we got a different perspective of what he mean by that shit. So, but overall, at that time, that was his definition of what a gangster is. So, as far as you, what's your definition of a gangster?
Man, a person that's making sure everybody taken care of and really taking care of their kids and themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just being a stand-up guy. It's really about credibility and being solid. You know what I'm saying? That's a gangster to me, because a gangster ain't the toughest guy. The toughest guy probably ain't solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that too. I don't know if you take the time to watch any other interviews we did. If you do, we recently interviewed an artist by the name of Brick Youngster, and he also spoke on what his definition of gangster is, which is kind of similar to that. But and he also had a special guest in this interview by the name of Chico DeBarge, and we asked him the same question we asked you. What's your definition of a gangster? He was happy as hell to say this answer. He said a gangster is someone who do gangster shit. He gang bangs, he tote guns, he hurt people, and he stand up on the block. He do gangster activity.
How old is the young guy?
I ain't gonna lie. He's younger than Brick Youngster for sure, and Brick is like, I think 23 or something like that. But so I think he's in his early 20s, if you ask me. Yeah, I don't remember right now, but I gotta go over it. I definitely did ask him.
I really don't want to like put nobody down, but just uplift him. Maybe he back to what I was saying, like, I'm a little older than some guys, so like maybe I thought like that when I was that age, but it was probably one of my big guys that smacked that out of my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, how you think? You feel me?
Yeah, and I was about to ask you, like, this is what you're saying now. Like, do you think he has a small point? Because we interview other artists, and they said he has a little bit of a point there.
If you would have asked me that question 10 years ago, I probably would have said it the same way he said it. You know what I'm saying? Just being realistic. I probably would have answered like that back then if I haven't lived the life I'm living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And a fun fact about me, I'm 20 years old, about to be 21 at some point. So if you would have asked me that question 3 years ago, I would have said the same shit too. But 1 year later, I had a realization about what the world was really like. So it's like,
yeah, facts.
nah, that's, and I had to realize at an early age. So I'm glad I know my definition. Which
So
but it's not about me, it's about you. But overall, based on what you said, like in your definition of what a gangster is, would you say that Chico and No Limit Cairo are gangsters?
I don't know Chico. I never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? And Cairo, I don't know him either. So like, I'm not gonna say somebody gangster off of internet stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think, but you know, just on some politics, street politics shit, I heard that they can get gangsters. So you know, he probably is. You know, I give it to him. He gangster. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, he doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out him. I don't know them personally, but I know some people on their side. You know.
Yeah. Oh, and also to break the question down for those that might pay attention, like, no, I'm not trying to encourage you to say they're not gangsters or nothing like that. I'm saying based off your definition, like regardless if you know I'm not like, to your knowledge, like, would you say that they did by the same principles? And I'm pretty sure they probably do. But I was trying to break down what they told, I saw Cairo saying what Chico told me. And as far as Chico, he just now started rapping. Like, he said he'd been around for 10 years and everything, but now he want to finally creep his way into it. So it's understandable if you don't know him. Like, that's why I'm
I really don't. When you said Chico DeBarge, I thought I know an R&B singer named that. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do some homework on him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. He just started, and by the time the full interview out, you'll have a little bit of a idea of who he is. And I can't wait to put out some of the music he got too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's hard. Yeah, send it to me in the DM because I ain't gonna lie. If your music hard, I'm gonna bump it. You feel me?
All right, say less. I'm gonna put you on the Chico then. Oh, yeah. And like I was telling Bandz, as far as Cairo, if I do an interview with Cairo, he has to start dropping them songs. And I know he got some music too. We don't talk before. But everybody wants me to interview Cairo. I'm like, yeah, but until he starts rapping, I'm not gonna get this out there. I'm not gonna just go straight to him because I know what y'all want me to talk to him about, but I want to talk to him about other shit too. But
yeah, I didn't even know that he did music. I only heard of Cairo. Really, what I really heard of him about, honestly, was with the G Herbo thing. That was like when I heard about him. But I know people from over there. You know what I'm saying? Like people from around that side because I did go to South Shore. You know what I'm saying? So when I used to go to South Shore, we used to hang on fucking Essex, and we used to hang over there where they at. Because back then, it was like how my hood was. All that shit was one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was still kind of a little structure back then, you know?
Yeah, for sure that. And overall, shout out to Chico and Cairo. You know,
for sure.
All right. Now for one of my favorite parts of this interview. Now, we've been talking about it for a little minute, but now we're going to break it down to just one part. Would you rather do your research or homework?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I like to do both.
All right, man. Which one would you start off with then?
We could start off with doing our homework first. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. I used to see Lil Reese first with on the interviews, and that motherfucker, he always had to do some research or some homework or something, and that shit just stood out to me. And then folks came with the, you know, with J-Mane came with the do your homework shit. It was like I just say both shit.
All right. But in this case, you say you would do your homework first. So, all right, we're gonna do the homework then. So in this interview segment, we gonna call it FYB J-Mane's homework. Okay. And of course, I'm pretty sure you're familiar. Do your homework on this. Do your homework on that. Do your homework on me wanting to taste says he read a Pound Town, but she left from Drill City and it was weak. Type shit like that. But my thing is, J-Mane be giving out all these damn homework assignments. But who's actually doing it? Right. I don't even think J-Mane doing it himself while he's talking.
Nah.
So, but that's just for him. We want to know if you're doing your homework. So what me and Nick gonna do here, we're gonna ask you a couple of questions about some various topics. And if you don't know about the topic, all you have to say is, I gotta do my homework. If you want to elaborate, that's on you.
Okay, bet.
All right, man, you can start it off and I'm gonna go after you.
We're gonna go back and forth with this shit.
Yep.
Y'all ass cool with it.
Yeah, all right. You ready?
Mhm.
First one. Rico Reckless says the JG in Ruger's name stands for just hide, everybody.
I ain't heard that one. I gotta do my research. I gotta do my homework on that one.
Yep, you
Okay.
gotta do your homework. All
All
right.
right. And Glizzy says he knows Chief Keef from running for his life and hiding under bushes.
Buses, nigga.
Oh, buses? Oh, yeah, buses.
I heard about that. I did some research on that already. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I think y'all asked my brother that question, and he did his homework on it or something. No, I think he said he has to do some research on that, but I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm from the rack. I'm rocking with Keith. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers told us that shit was true.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some homework on that. You know what I'm saying? I do know.
This ain't no video footage out there too, but this is just something that's been told in the street and just been confirmed to us by people from DC. So I'm not gonna be out here saying that this shit is true, but this is what motherfuckers say is true. So we just gonna roll with that.
I'm gonna do some. I could do some real homework on that for real, because I know some people from DC. You know what I'm saying? I know a rapper from there, Flat Glitch. You know what I'm saying? So I could really do my research on that. You feel me?
All right, man.
I might have to
Okay.
do some homework.
And I
on
guess you can find out the truth about that shit then, huh?
that. I probably could, but I don't think. Like I say, I know the other Ant Glizzy guy. I know he be like doing the internet thing, like, you know what I'm saying. So I really don't know how true that is. You know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
His name be all over the blogs though. You know what I'm saying? Like for that type of stuff. So I really I still don't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Understandable.
And then when did it happen? Because people would have video.
2013. This shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, so it's word of mouth then. Damn.
Yeah, I know. Like nowadays, you would see some internet shit, but because it's 2013, it's like when Chief Keef was beefing with Shy Glizzy. So it's like you gotta really know about this shit to know what's going on.
They would only have a picture back then. You know what I'm saying? Because the first iPhone came out in 2013.
Yeah, and luckily for everyone in that area, you ain't have no cameras and shit like that to help prove your point.
Yeah, facts. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right, next one. Mimo 600 said he wouldn't do a song with Cashmere just because she's from the suburbs.
Oh damn. And she a female. He on that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought he would. I never even heard of that. My homie, he did a song with Cashmere. I don't think it mattered where she was from, you know? Like with females, it really don't matter unless they from like somewhere like where you really don't mess with people at, you know?
All right.
In my mind.
And if I'm being honest here, like, yes, we did promote that, and it was particularly me who did it. And it's like, I saw, like, on Spotify, they had, we was typing in Cashmere or something like that. You would see 4800 featuring Mimo 600. So I'm like, what the fuck? So when I posted that, I'm thinking it was gonna do the same thing, like how it did with Mouse Couture. Like, we post this shit, it's just some funny shit, but hopefully they come together. Then Mimo gonna comment on it saying, you'll never see it. And someone asked him why, and he said that. He also said these hoes be chasing Chicago clout. So
I thought the girl was from Chicago, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, when we interviewed her, she spoke on being from the suburbs and also having Chicago reputation for the most part. But yeah, she definitely is holding down for the Chicago suburbs. Everyone
he said she definitely held it down for the Chicago suburbs.
I mean, that she's not ashamed of where she's from. So that's why that's part of why I'm saying it. No, but she's also holding down for Chicago overall though, because everyone from Chicago love her.
Yeah, because the first time I heard her was on the Mascatula song, and I knew that them girls was from the city. You know what I'm saying? I knew that they was from the city and stuff. But yeah, that's crazy though. They all like before they even like all start rapping, they was all like fans of like, you know, Bandz and Ron. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, mercy.
They probably still are. I don't know. I know, but I'm gonna tell y'all this though. All of them followed me before, but once that song came out, they all unfollowed me for some reason. I don't know why.
The hell?
Yeah, I'm for real. Like just being on some 1000 shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know that's Abby. Shout them out. You know,
it's still all love regardless, though, right?
Right.
Yeah, matter to me. Yeah.
All right, for sure. As long as we put it out there, like as bloggers, we gotta learn how to make sure we control shit by not. If we're promoting it, we gonna try to make sure we don't cause nobody to get into it with no shit like that.
No,
exactly.
So that's why I asked. But overall, I appreciate you telling everything. But we're just gonna try to make sure we not let it be looking like it's that when it's really just.
Yeah, no, you might need to say it so they could follow back.
and I encourage them to follow Walla. He's a cool dude, so I'm pretty sure he supports everybody still.
Oh yeah. No,
right.
But you know how it be though. Like, I think like if people stop liking your stuff or you stop seeing them in your views, some days you will just click like, damn, okay, do they still follow me?
Yeah, and that's how I be with my personal page and shit. So now I'm following people from my personal page, but that's a whole different topic for a whole another day. All right, Nick, what's the next one?
All right, so G Herbo and Southside was on Funny Michael's podcast, and they broke his $30,000 watch.
Man, I don't know. I had seen something about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her personally, but he cool because one of my homies, that's his first cousin. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, he follow his cousin, so anything we do, he see anyways. You know what I'm saying? And then with bro, with the South Side, I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's another crazy thing. He used to follow me too, and he unfollowed me.
Southside?
Yeah, the producer.
God damn.
Yeah, but
everybody used to follow Wallow, huh?
Yeah, but I know what it'd be about politics. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know it'd be politics behind everything. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So
man, I hate that. Like politics shit don't need to be happening.
Yeah.
By the way, we're not confirming shit with the politics. There's just some shit that's just been said and has been proven with certain people.
With certain things, yeah, like it just be politics to things. So like, far as them on him breaking dude watch, I heard about it, but it was like I really got to do my homework and watch the interview. Maybe you feel me?
Oh, by the way, as far as the watch, they edited that part out.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, remember when we were posting it? They edited it was an edited clip. Herbie told that man, "I'm giving you more respect than you deserve."
I gotta watch that though. But like, I ain't gonna lie, I really be watching interviews, but it's just certain ones. Like that one seemed more like a skit, so I didn't even check that out. You know?
Yeah, the way the internet had it looking. Yeah, but overall though, and that also during the interview when it was over, Herb also they talked it out. They all said this is like us trying to flip the script because you be doing this among us, and we try to flip the script on you type shit. So it's basically all love, but at the same time, like people look at you crazy, Herb. So yeah. Overall, shout out Herb and Funny Marco though. Yeah.
Shout out all of them. Shout out everybody.
Next one. Cashmere told Glock Boy Bobo, "I love you," and he responded saying, "I love you more."
They just in love, shit. What's up?
And I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 here, and this not me being messy. First off, I don't think they in love with each other for real. Because when we interviewed Cashmere, she said how Bubba was her friend, and her exact words was "him my heart," and it's like that he helped her move to Atlanta or something like that, and it's like that's how she knew they was locked in. But it's like every time we post Cashmere talking about Bobo, she always telling us to delete it because she cannot. I don't think she likes what the comments be saying about them. And it's like Bobo don't got no issue with it, but it's like, Cash, you're the one who's consistently saying this shit. Why are you mad at us?
I got to do some research on that one then, or some homework because you said I'm doing.
I wanted to post it when she said that shit though. I ain't gonna lie, but it's like, wait a minute. Yeah, she said this shit before, so it's like if I do this, she gonna say it again. So I'm just leaving it alone. Yeah, I'm gonna ask either her or Bobo about that when I get the chance.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I never say that. I be seeing a lot of stuff y'all post though, but kind of how I be doing it is, if I don't really know the person, I might
don't look into it for the most part.
I don't, or it's like if it's something that's trending, then yeah, I might click it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just depends. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like honestly, I be kind of like try to stay off of social media as much. you know, I be trying to like win in real life. You feel me? So
Yeah,
it's,
for sure.
I really can't like be on it all day how I really want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I do miss a lot of stuff.
Understandable. And salute to Cashman and Bobo though. Y'all doing y'all shit though, for real. You want to ask next one, bro?
For sure. After 051 Kiddo called out Tay Savage on Instagram, Hardbody Loducks had responded saying that he took advantage of Kiddo in jail.
I saw that. I saw something like that. That's you know, I forgot to say that in the last segment. If the caption is good enough, you know what I'm saying, I might look in it, but
thank you.
I don't know neither one of them. So it was just like I just read it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a video or nothing of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like when it comes down to us, we try to make the headlines as catchy as possible. But people have been complaining about how we word our captions when it's about them. It's like you'll complain when it's about you, but you won't complain if I'm doing it for someone else. So it's like, man,
y'all do exactly how y'all need to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do good captions, good work. Forget
thank you.
About.
And we don't be clickbaiting and shit like that. Like we might say shit that we know gonna get attention, but it's gonna be some facts behind the shit though.
Yeah. That's why I say like y'all got a good one. Y'all got me like this a few times. I think it was like it'd be like Chief Keef not on this one, but he need to be like some shit like
type shit.
I clicked the song and it sounded like some shit Chief Keef's supposed to be on. So it's like, okay, you got me with that one.
All right. We gonna hit you with 2 to 3 more, and we'll just figure out how to go from there. All right. Ari Fletcher says G Herbo still be quote unquote saying things that shows he's still trying to fuck.
Yeah, that's probably cap. She probably just, I don't know, maybe trying to sell a TV show or something.
Oh man, you got sound like you gotta do your homework game because she said that shit in the interview.
Oh, okay. So maybe I gotta do some research. But I got kids, and then once I'm done with my baby mama, bye. You feel me?
Bandz told us the same thing. He said he'll never fuck with his baby mama again. He even got a whole baby mama diss track on him. That shit was fire, by the way.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about that one is, it's cool when Herb it's cool when Yo do it. It's a problem when Herb do it. Like,
right?
Yeah, it's like she said Moneybag Yo. She actually admitted that Moneybag Yo cheated on her. And when Young Miami asked her, "Did you cheat back?" her response is, "Girls be cheating too, but black women don't cheat."
Females is sneaky. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. Like females is really, really. You know, my mom had told me that a long time ago. She was like, "Yeah, you know, females, they could do it and not get caught." You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, my baby mama, before we had broke up, like back then, she told me, like, yeah, I thought she was cheating. And she's like, yeah, if I'm cheating, the only way I'm going to get caught is if I want you to know. You feel me?
And that's crazy. And on top of it's crazy you say that because it's like, I saw floating in the air, Sexy Red did an interview, right? And they asked, with Funny Marco, he asked her, what's some advice you can give for women who be cheating? If they try to catch you, just act innocent. Like, damn, bro, you talking about act innocent. It's like, man,
that's all female be doing, bro. That's why, like, now in my life, at the part I'm in, I really don't even try to give too much of my energy into that. You feel me? Like, of course, I'm finna be doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like that part of when you dealing with a female, that part, I try to take that part back. You feel me? I don't even try to let a girl get me to that point no more, like to where like I'm thinking she doing something. You feel me? Like I've been in a lot of relationships, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. You feel me? So it's just now if I feel like a female gonna do that, I don't even need to deal with her. You know what I'm saying? She got to know that, you know, I'm the one. You feel me? She got to know, like, man, I can't even mess up to even want to lose him. You feel me?
Yeah, and a lot of women need to understand that. No. I'm not gonna put my opinion on that shit. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble saying that shit.
Man, we need a viral moment, family.
Oh, for sure that. All right, now final one, and I'm gonna cover this one, Nick. Final one, I'm gonna cover it. Tink went on live admitting that her ex-boyfriend Hitmaker used to eat her ass all the time.
Man, that is Tink though.
All right, now for the real question: are you an ass eater?
Me, nah, man. I ain't going straight in it like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm eating a coochie, you know what I'm saying, you might get a little close to it, but just straight going to her asshole is crazy.
And you want to know something? In our interview with Bandz, which is in part 4, that nigga admitted he was an ass eater. He was a proud one too.
So let me tell you about this nigga. He called me right when the shit was over with, and he said, "Okay, so it's an interview coming out, and yeah, it's some hot topics." And like he started prepping me everything before this shit came out. So that's why I was like, by the time it all started rolling out, I was like, "Okay, cool." You feel me?
Yeah, man, that man. I ain't gonna lie. I smoke weed with that man. Like, bro, you pass me the blunt, bro. Like, come on, you can't be doing it. Like, yeah, but now I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, because that man don't talk me and saying it's other niggas I smoke with that probably ass eaters and shit. It's like, come on, man. Now you got me questioning this shit.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. You know, people out here getting freaky, man.
Yeah, and this part of the interview didn't come out yet, but I'm gonna make sure I put that part out. Bandz also saying he wants to eat Amari, but like I asked him to say something positive about Amari, he said I'll eat a bun, some shit like that.
Oh man, that's probably how you feel.
Yeah, that's how he feel. Like, bro, you said it with your chest and confidence.
Well,
So,
I gotta do some research on her. I don't know who that is.
You don't know who the second girl in Mouse Couture is?
Yeah, she unfollowed me. I thought the name was familiar, you know what I'm saying? But if you go check them, they all still follow Bandz and Ron. They just unfollow my non-rapping ass.
Damn. They say you gotta be a rapper to get followed. Oh man.
I don't know.
Yeah. But overall though, we done cover a lot of bit of topics here, and it seems like you know your shit in regards to doing your homework and shit. And a final grade for your homework, though, I say I'll give you a good C-.
Damn, so that means I gotta do some more homework.
Yeah, you gotta do some more homework. But all right, that was a fun game. You want to play another game or get back to the questions?
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do then to get my homework up. I'm gonna go on your Instagram page and sit there and watch the whole thing, much as I can, to get up on my research and homework. Okay. All
right, bet. And I'll make sure I put out some good topics for you, just so when you come back for part 2, you won't be fucking around.
Bet. So, what else? Is something else?
You want to play another game, or you want to get back to the questions?
We play another game. Shit, the games is fun.
See, I'm glad you realize that, because that's the whole point of this. We want to just get.
That's why I be trying to do my interviews, because we've been doing interviews for a long time. I ain't gonna lie, we've been doing interviews for a real long time. So as I'm grown and older now, I didn't want to smoke. I didn't want to like be all on my phone. I wanted to really answer the questions and look in the camera. You feel me? Because I hate when somebody do an interview and they won't answer the questions or they won't talk back. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, that's just me watching other interviews. I want to make sure I give a good interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I seen somebody interview and the nigga just wouldn't answer. Oh, the Baby Drill and DJ Academics. I seen that. He wouldn't even say nothing. I'm like, dude.
That's the point of being there.
I came here to watch an interview, not watch you just sit there and be like, you feel me?
Breathe in, breathe out. Like, come on.
So, yeah, what's the next game?
All right. You want to break it down to him this time, Nick?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So we got this segment called the BD session. So basically, you know, like that viral moment of Lil Reese putting his thumbs down saying, on BD? Right. So basically, we'll ask you a bunch of true or false questions.
Okay.
And if the answer is false, you just say,
Okay.
So I'm going to start it off real quick. So
and before you get started, just put it out there. We're not promoting anything, so do not take the BD part serious.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch a lot of BD interviews. You know what I'm saying? I watch man, I watch the whole Chicago, brother. Like, I don't have no problem with nobody that I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, like the BD side, I don't know none of them, so I don't have no problem with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have no problem with none of them. You feel me? So it's like, my guys out here, I got people out here in the A because they be out here in the A. But I got guys that's on that BD side out here. And then they ask me a bunch of questions. Man, I know that y'all this and that. And I know y'all used to be with Duck and them and this and that. And man, bro, I don't got no problem with nobody I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's it, bro. If you don't, it was like, okay, I used to really be on some banging shit back in the day. But it was like, I think I went to prison one time. And the guy told me that, like, if somebody asks you what you is, and then once you tell them what you is, if they get on bullshit with you, it's just because they don't like you. It don't matter what you is. And that just stuck with me through life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it don't matter what I am. If you don't like me, nigga, just say that.
All right, man. That's food for thought there. I'm glad you put it out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody can learn something from this.
Yeah, facts for sure.
All right, Nick, go ahead and start it off.
All right, man. First one. And true or false. So Akbar V says she's a Christian, but Tay Savage make her want to turn Muslim.
Do I gotta guess if I don't know?
Yeah, feel free to guess. Feel free to guess.
Nah, that's true.
Nah, that's definitely true, my guy. We posted it, man. We posted it. And when Tay Savage saw that, he reposted it saying, I love this lady.
Right. Yeah, I don't know Tay Savage, but I watched some of his interviews, I think, right?
Yeah, interviews, music videos, whatever it is he got out.
Yeah, I seen some of his videos. So yeah, shout out to him. I don't know him though.
Yeah, salute to Tay. He a real nigga. We be talking from time to time for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know he's definitely real. I think he was working at Wells or some shit, and he was like posting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this probably old back in the day though. I think he was like cooking some chicken, like working at Wells or some shit.
Wait, he was a chef?
Gotta do your homework on that.
Yeah, okay. Hey, when we get our interview with Tay, I'm gonna hit him with this, so he gonna hit me with that. How you know that?
Yeah.
I can't wait to have my how you know that moment, man. I can't wait.
Just tell him I seen it on his Instagram.
All right, next one. Mellow Bucks and Mona Duke was chilling with each other in O Block. True or false? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Chicago Wave.
Yeah. Hey, Mona Duke made us take that shit down, folks.
Why?
I guess he didn't want to get. I don't know. I cannot insinuate shit, but if I had to take a random guess, he probably the video probably was giving off a certain vibe, and I guess he didn't want someone specific to see that vibe.
Perception is everything.
Exactly. Right. All I said was they was chilling with each other. I ain't even put a headline on it. They just video just did what it did.
Perception is everything.
So, all right, go ahead, Brick. Nick, ask the next one.
All right, so this next one. Brick Youngster said to squash beef with his ops, they have to pay $2,500 for a verse, but in the verse, he's allowed to say whatever disrespectful things he can about their dead homies, and they have to just sit back and take it.
I want to go with false. That don't even sound right.
Well, guess what? It's true. He said it in an interview with us.
All right.
He thugging.
And the thing is, like, he said that in a deleted interview 3 years ago, and I just happened to remember what he said. And then we finally got to interview him in like June. We remind him what he said. We were trying to see if he felt the same way, and clearly he didn't forget what he said, and he still stands on that shit.
Damn, he thugging hard there. Shit.
Yeah, that's some thug shit, man.
Yeah, for sure. You want to know what his brother Chico said?
What did he say?
He said to squash beef with his fake ops, adjacent ops, and real ops, they have to pay from $750 to $50K if they want to squash that shit.
He into it with some millionaires?
You know what? If I'm being honest here, Brick and Chico are FBG Duck's blood brothers. So, like, when Brick was speaking on it, he said, I want to do the same thing y'all did for us for years. Like think about it. Like, with his quote-unquote ops, they if you know who Duck Ops is, you can take a guess here. Like, they was doing what they did and disrespectful to them for years, and they had to sit back and take it. So it's like, you want to squash the shit, you got to endure what we endure, but this is going to be different because we in your face with this shit.
See, that's one thing I never really condoned in. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I knew him personally. You know what I'm saying? So, I never condoned in the rap beefing, but at a certain point, if somebody keep punching you, you gotta swing back. I get that, but
Yeah.
I just never. That's why, like, you know, I had a big hand in Bandz and I had a big hand in Ron's. You never heard them say nobody's name. Like,
No.
do you know?
I actually try to look it up. That shit. I heard nobody.
But do you know how many songs it is of them saying it? But that, I'm gonna give y'all one that y'all didn't know. This song's out. Probably some of their biggest hits where they might have said somebody's name and they took it out. So it's just really humiliating for the person that we ain't giving no clout to.
You know, it's crazy. We did an interview with Lil Mrs. cousin, Lil J Dub, and he said he have done the same shit that they just did. Like he might have said something in songs, but then he be playing, he like, nah, take that shit out, and then just switch up with something different. So y'all real big on not disrespecting nobody. So salute to y'all for that.
Nah, we you know, salute to us. We will disrespect a motherfucker, but it ain't gonna be no audio and video of that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no audio and video of that shit. That's why, like, I never let them get into like saying somebody's name on the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, all it's gonna do is clout the other person up. They gonna want to see who you talking about. You know
exactly. That happens every
now
time.
if somebody come out, like, just say for instance, like, okay, it's some dudes that we don't like. We steady subliminally dissing them, and they know it's about them. They gonna look real goofy when they make a song saying our name. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we never responded to it. So you know what I'm saying? It's like people ain't really trying to. I know it be selling. I know it's for streams, but I advise people to stay away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we do too. It's like, and like for a long time, we was fake condoning the diss songs by promoting it. But then one day we just realized, like, bro, it's 2021. How are we going to consistently put diss songs out? And it's like every time we do this, you see the consequences later. How can you look yourself in the mirror as a blogger and be comfortable with this shit? So and on top of that, you keep putting out diss songs. That's making all the upcoming niggas be like, if I was dissing, you would be posting me. So it's like, you know what? You got a fair point. And even though this is a part of the culture and shit, we gotta realize to hold accountability for ourselves. And also, not just us. Y'all as rappers, y'all need to do that too. So from now on, we not promoting no diss songs, whatever the case may be. Regardless if you're dissing someone who's dead, regardless if you're dissing someone who's alive, you keep dissing, and you get on with that, you're gonna encourage everyone else to keep dissing, and that's gonna fuck everything up. So we done with diss songs and shit. Even if you're not doing it.
Everybody I know personally that did that, man, you know, they not here no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I never don't. I just, you know, but it's such a big thing with the Chicago culture, though. It really, like, I really think it came from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was the first time I heard somebody saying, like, somebody's name. You know what I'm saying? But it go back to Eazy-E. Because I remember I heard some Eazy-E when I was a kid, and he was saying, you know, fuck Dre and all that. You know what I'm saying? So but I think the Chicago probably made it big. You feel me? So
yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna hit you with two. I'm gonna hit you two more. No. Wait. Why I'm doing that? Nick, you want to ask one of them?
Yeah, I got one. So Lil Uzi shouted out No Limit Carter in a song called "That's a Rack."
I heard that. I seen y'all post that again too. And then I heard it. I had to go do my homework and really listen to it.
And guess what? That shit false. It's not That's a Rack, my guy. It's called Sanctuary Paradise. We tricked you.
Yeah, it's a trick question.
Yeah, man. I be setting motherfuckers up for that shit.
I know I seen some of that nation.
Yeah, we did post Cairo talking about Uzi shouting them out and shit too.
Yeah, I think he rocks with them. You know what I'm saying? I never met Uzi. Shout out to them though, but I never met him or nothing like that. You know?
Yeah, for sure. All right. Next one. Spyda D says female rappers are only good for rapping about sucking dick and shaking ass. True or false?
A lot of them, most of them.
Are you agreeing with his statement, or are you saying the shooter he said it?
Hold on, wait. That sounds like a trick question. Ask me the question again.
Spyda D says female rappers are only good for rapping about sucking dick and shaking ass. Is it true or false that he said that?
Oh,
Yeah, you was about to incriminate yourself here.
that's false. He ain't say that.
He did say it.
true.
We posted it, my nigga.
Hey, he said you feel incriminate yourself because I was feeling go there.
Yeah, you definitely was gonna do it. So I had to save you for a second. See,
Okay.
one thing about me, but like when we play the games with rappers, I definitely do say you don't have to elaborate if you don't want to. But every time I ask the question, you choose on your own terms to answer it because you think you're not remembering this is a game and shit. So now I'm taking notes. Sometimes I gotta let people know you can't if you say this is what's gonna happen, and I don't want you to tell me that I gotta delete it later.
No.
Yeah, though Spyda definitely did say that, and then the female rappers got on his ass for that shit.
Yeah, I'm already on. But
yeah, the next day he said, if you a female rapper, you feel like I'm talking about you, come pop me then.
Oh yeah, but see that be the thing though. Like with female rappers, like I love what they doing, but they all pushing different agendas. Like you know what I'm saying? They either talking about shaking ass or they like I ain't really heard no positive female rap. Just being real.
Sasha go hard.
I'm talking about in this generation.
Oh, okay.
But I never really but back then when I used to I never really listened to Sasha. I met her a few times, but I really can't even remember what her songs was about. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause back then they kind of like when bands had first started rapping, they was like the people that was hot. You know what I'm saying?
And at the time, you was paying attention to what was hot at the time versus like solely on the artist.
No, I just paid attention to the whole culture of Chicago. Like, you know,
okay. And there was a lot going on in the culture, which is why you couldn't keep up with all Sasha's songs, right?
Yeah. So like a lot of times I only knew Sasha because bands like we probably had like shows with her or something. You know what I'm saying? And then at that time, MIC they was real hot, like Lil Chris and Mikey Dollars and them. You know what I'm saying? They was real hot. They was like upcoming at the time too, though. You know what I'm saying? But they all like they doing big things now. Shout out them, you know.
Yeah, and overall, when you say you didn't have much of you don't remember much of Sasha, that was just to break it clear. It wasn't you dissing. It's just like you just don't remember because
I never really listened to female music back then. I just knew she was buzzing and she was hot. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
so that applies to any female rapper from back then. That you didn't really hear what they was going on because you wasn't into the female rap culture, if it makes sense.
Yeah, the only like back then it was only a few female rappers though. Like it was it was her, it was Chella H, and it was Shauna. You know what I'm saying? And Sasha Noir, and then it was Dreezy. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then Tink was out too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like I had only knew the first four because bro had shows with them. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we would only meet them like at shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't riding around listening to their music. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my sister was. You feel me?
Yeah.
Tink, I think Tink, she had some songs. You know, her main hits. The what was that? Somebody.
Oh, she
Tink. She had that shit with her. That was definitely it. Somebody was. I think that was.
Somebody. Because
I think she also had One in a Million too.
I had to do some research on that one, but I remember like back then, I really wasn't listening to female music. You know what I'm saying? I really still don't right now. It's just certain people. You feel me?
And that's respectable and understandable too. Yeah, I'm fucking with the new Tink, by the way. Just put that.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, that new Tink, you got me goofy. That shit right there.
That's hard.
All right. Let's keep pushing here. Nick, you can go ahead and hit the next one.
All right, it's gonna be the last one. So
wait. If it's the last one, then read the last one then.
All right, that. So MAF Tski is missing a finger on his left hand.
True or false? Is it true that he's missing a finger?
I hope not. I don't know him.
You just generally don't know. It's different. But that was a trick. Okay, all right, and the right answer is false. That was a trick question. I said we said the left hand, but it was really his right hand that he's missing a finger on.
That's messed up, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I always be thinking about stuff like that, like because I knew people. Well, I know people that's in wheelchairs. I know people that's missing limbs. I know people that's missing fingers and shit like that. Like,
and I salute to anybody who's still not letting it bother them, because I know that is not easy to deal with for the most part. So.
Yeah, so I have my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talked to him in a minute though. Shout out Thugged Out. I know he probably out there watching somewhere. But bro in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? And man, we used to just be chilling, man. Like, that nigga was so motherfucking cool. I used to go pick him up and shit. And it was just a different experience, like having a friend in a wheelchair or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember some nights, like he'd be like getting kind of upset and shit. Like I remember one night, we used to pick him up from like the nursing home. So that means we gotta pick him up over our shoulder, put the damn wheelchair in the trunk, and then put him in the car and all that. So one night we was going to a party, and man, he wanted to go so bad, and then man, we had just ended up taking him to the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, because not that we didn't want him to come, it was just probably too much on us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We young as hell too, like 17, 18. You feel me? Like, so, but that shit just be crazy.
Yeah. All right, well, that's something there. And salute to folks though.
Oh yeah, shout out to that, man. My West Side brothers, man. They over there in the motherfucking Henry Hornets. You feel me? My 4 brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, overall, those are nice games. And it seems like you know what's true and what's not true for the most part. So that was a good little game.
So yeah, y'all tricked me with some of them questions.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I realize if I be too direct with it, y'all could just fake fall for it, right? Based on how I asked. So I gotta make it a little bit more of a challenge for everybody. So yeah, I have to put that out there. But yeah, though.
The way how y'all doing it, man, I need to be on y'all damn Instagram while we doing this shit, so I can have the answers.
I fake cheating, but it's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna start encouraging rappers to do that. So that's like if you want to get a little bit of a hint, feel free to go on our page and try to find out. But just keep in mind, we post a lot of shit from time to time. So let's see how consistent you niggas can be. I'm scrolling through it.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying, like, I in other interviews, I hate when they on their phones. So that's why I really ain't even on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
For sure,
I'm still waiting for Reggie baby to call in, but it's all
I know, man. Everybody done called, but this nigga, my homeboy Marcus just hit me up. Bandz called me, and then my daughter called me. But
damn, I gotta let Bandz know in the interview. We did the interview after this shit, folks.
Yeah. I told him that I was gonna do one. I talked to him this morning. I talk to him pretty much every day, or like every other day, or we really don't let it go past like 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And then that's another thing too. Like if even if I ain't talking to him or if I ain't seeing him, if I call my mom or call my auntie or call my sister, they might be around a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we'll talk that way too.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get ready for let's hit you with a couple more segments here, and this one gonna be the health check segment. Now, the reason why we got this health check segment is like when it comes down to us as bloggers, we understand like how when we promote stuff out there, we already have let people put out their point of view of who we are as bloggers. They say we focus on negative shit. We only trying to encourage niggas to beef and shit. We damage the city. We only pay attention to one side of shit. They like to point out all the flaws in us, but it's like, bro, we put positive shit out there too. And like I always say, I don't mind posting positive shit. There's nothing wrong being positive. But if we put out the positive shit, you better pay attention to this just as much as the other shit. Right. But we put this shit out there, and you see what people pay attention to more. And not too long ago, fans were just mad at us because we didn't want to promote some negative shit, and the negative shit was some diss songs that was going over viral. And I get why. Like, I honestly get it. But if we literally say we're going to stop doing this and we gonna try to be a little bit better on some positive shit, we're gonna honor that. You can't get mad at us if we're choosing to not receive that route. And it's like, not even just that. We're humans behind this shit. Like, I go through shit mentally that I don't talk about. I live my life like everyone else. I got shit going on for myself too that y'all might not pay attention to just because I put y'all out more than myself. And not even just me, Nick here too. He also live his life the same way we do, but it's small shit that we go through that the world don't know or at least try to understand. But our job is a thankless job here, so we don't expect much from everybody. But we do want to point out there that we got our shit too. But if we have our shit going on, what about the rappers we post?
Right.
They go through shit like how we go through shit. Like, we understand. We're all humans here. So we all got feelings. And for a long time, I didn't recognize that. But when I had to realize that by myself, I had to realize that about the people I post. So if I'm going to be posting y'all, I got to be trying to understand y'all and make sure y'all good too. So overall, how you feeling mentally, bro?
Man, I feel good, bro. I feel blessed. Like, every day it be a struggle sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just when you, like, I was just telling somebody this the other day. Like, when I wake up, I just think about everything that's going on that I gotta do, or just like what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like I already be dealing with that. So anybody that I'm dealing with, it'll have to be bringing peace because I already got a lot on my plate. You know what I'm saying? That's like how I was telling them. You feel me? But just mentally, yeah, I feel better. Shit. At one point, I was just down bad, but didn't nobody know that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even talking about like no financial way or nothing like that. I'm just talking about like just me as a person. Like, man, I feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because it was like just a lot of stuff was just happening off the scenes and just behind the scenes. Like just with life, you know what I'm saying? Like really the main thing that really just kind of had me down was when Ron had passed, you feel me? Because it was just like, man, I had went through that phase where like, man, I feel like I could have been there more. Or I should have been there more. But in all actuality, anybody that was involved, no, I was like, there. You know what I'm saying? So that was just, man. And then I really feel like I didn't really give myself to really properly heal from that because once bro had did that, I moved right to Atlanta. And then right once I moved to Atlanta, I didn't heal. I just hopped out. So it'll be like, okay, I'm having so much fun trying to like just forget about everything, but then I just had them days when I just sit in and have to deal with my own self. You feel me? Like just my own mental. So it just like, man, it just be kind of bad, or it was kind of bad, and then it was just a lot of shit going on. Like, man, Bandz had got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my real brother. So shit, that was on my mind heavy. Same goddamn day that happened, I had a Jeep SRT. That motherfucker get stolen too. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of shit was just going on. So it was like, I just really wasn't like, I really don't post much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of be like private. You feel me? I'll post a picture every now and again, but like, if something was really wrong, I wouldn't say it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have to know me, or you'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ask me how I'm feeling or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
makes sense. But nowadays it's like you're in a good space mentally, right?
Oh hell yeah, man. I'm living a good life right now, man. I'm like I say, I'm definitely blessed, man. Like I'm in Atlanta, bro. I'm from let me rephrase that. I'm from the Rack and I'm in Atlanta. So you know what I'm saying? It's man, so many opportunities out here. Like I'm just really just thankful for that every day. Like it's just I got the advantage out here. You know what I'm saying? So
all right.
That's a nice way to put it. And I'm glad you're doing good overall.
Oh, for sure, man. How y'all doing, bro?
Man.
Huh.
How you doing, Nick?
Man,
that was time someone asked me that question.
Right. I think you're the first person that actually asked.
Literally, like out of all these interviews, nobody asked us how we doing. No. I mean, they might talk to us, trying to encourage us and shit, but like they don't literally ask how.
How are y'all doing?
Yeah, damn, that shit hit different. Thank you.
No, I'm saying like this though. I'm asking y'all a real question. Nick, how you doing, bro? Up there, how you doing?
Yeah, for sure. You wanna go first, Nick?
Yeah, I'll go first. I say like I'm doing good, man. Like recently some shit had happened, but I got through it because it wasn't like too bad. It's just that you have them days where you just where something might happen and then you just dwell on it, but I ain't dwell on it too much. So I'm good.
That's the
I'm
best
doing good.
thing, bro. That's the best thing to do. But sometimes, bro, you have to dwell on shit
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
to
sure.
really get over it. You feel me?
Right. Like I dwelled on it like the whole day, and it's just I took that whole day to dwell on it.
As long as it ain't no girl, bro, it'd be okay.
Oh, trust
Oh
me.
yeah, for sure that, for sure that. Yeah,
Yeah.
What about you up there, bro?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just to put it out there. Feel free to call me Brian for those who might want to know.
Brian, how you feeling, bro?
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, man. It's be a lot of days I be trying to be as happy as I can be, but doing as like how I was breaking down earlier, like mother be giving us feedback and shit. It's like that's just followers and fans and shit. So I don't pay too much attention to that. But it's like the people we post, I ain't gonna lie. It's like as someone who's a fan of some of y'all, like as someone who's from the city, I be expecting a lot and talking very highly of you. But it's like when I meet y'all and when I get to talking to some of y'all, it's like it'd be some shit that y'all don't understand how we come from. And y'all get mad at us and we don't get no communication. Mostly towards me because I be trying to do a lot here. Like I'm the one who like I be trying to actually reach out and talk to everybody, just let them know, hey, we good, we human. I understand. We can always talk and shit, but it's like sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's just one thing you do wrong that they don't like, and it's a whole problem. And I'm out here, and they like call themselves getting into it with us and shit like that. It's like I'm only 20, man, and it's like to see a lot of y'all, some of y'all older than me, acting like children is crazy. But it's like, as far as me and my feel, sometimes I be feeling mad, and it's like it be hard to let a lot of shit go. But I be trying to live by the 72-hour rule, and it's like someone gonna do something make you mad, you're gonna be mad about it for the whole day. That's the first 24 hours. 48 hours later, you're a little bit mad, but you ain't all the way mad. Then by the time it's 72 hours, someone else do some dumb shit to piss you off, you forget all about that shit. And lately, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. But overall, I had to keep my prayers up to God and Jesus. So it's like I be trying to pray more, I be trying to stay calm more, and overall, I'm thankful that for the people that I still have that's around me and talk to, that they're able to help me and shit. So overall, I'm not at my best, but I try to do better than yesterday. That's why I can say.
That's it, bro. As long as you try and do better than yesterday, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I really don't I don't let people try to even throw me off no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still human. I still get upset. Don't get that twisted, but I'm just older now. I'm in a different space in my life. Remember what I was just back telling y'all about with the girls? Like, if I feel like she gonna make me mad, she gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need to deal with that. You feel me? Like, if I feel like it's gonna be a problem with somebody, I just really don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Or deal with them rather. You feel me?
Yeah. And that's the best thing to do, to be honest.
Like when I was y'all age, bro, I had real bad temper. You know what I'm saying? So like I had to go to anger management before. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit didn't help. You know
some shit just don't help. If we be honest,
it didn't help. I was still being mad, but it was like okay. Once I really figured out, like okay, anger management is not. It's only gonna help if I want it to help. You know what I'm saying? Help had to come from within myself. You feel me? So once I was able to identify that, then it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I could move a little better. But people still piss me off every day. You know what I'm saying? But it's just how I respond to it. You know?
And like it goes back to like how I was talking about me praying and everything. There's this scripture in the Bible. It's like I think I cannot quote it 100% right, but it's like it's okay, like it's okay to be angry, but sin not type shit. So it's like be angry, but don't take out your anger and do some shit that you wouldn't normally do type shit.
Real.
So it's like I be trying to live by that, but man, I'm from Chicago and I still live here, so it's like there's a lot of shit that I want to do, but I can't. But I try not to do. But I just be saying fuck it sometimes.
Bro, y'all ever read the whole Bible?
Man, I never. Look, it's 66 books of the Bible, man. It's like you're gonna be reading for the rest of your life. You're gonna be dead. You still left out on this chapter.
Man, so I read.
You
the
gotta
Bible
read as
Kids
much
version.
as you can, but it's like if you read the whole Bible, you go to.
No, man. So it was I want to say it's the King James version. Like when you get locked up, they only give you that one. Like it was a little small.
Wow.
It's still the Bible though. You
Man, it's
feel
still
me?
a Bible.
Yeah.
It's like these
But it's like small. It's probably like 1,000 pages, man. So when you get locked up and you go to Stateville, anybody that been in prison in Iraq, they know that's the only book they give you. I read that thing 3 times.
Damn.
wait. Back like the whole thing 3 times?
3 times back to back. I started because you know they'll put you like in Stateville. They put you behind the door and like they'll put you like in a cell, bro, and you won't even get to come out for like 70 days, some shit like that.
Damn.
So man, it ain't nothing but you and your celly in there, and then nigga they you only go out once a week to go use the shower, and then you can't use the phone. So it's like that's the only thing you got. You know what I'm saying? So that was really when I had like got real in tune with my spiritual side. Like I always believe in God, but
Christian or Muslim?
me, I wouldn't even say that. I just believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Christian and Muslim, it's basically I think the same thing, but it's just in different different cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like Muslim, it's just in Arabic. You feel me? It's pretty much the same thing, but it's in Arabic, you know? So yeah, but I definitely believe, you feel me? But it really happened like when I got locked up and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because anytime something bad happened, the first thing you say is, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? God, that's the first thing you say. So I think an old guy had told me that, like, man, you need to start believing in God more. I said, why you say that? He said, because the first thing something bad happened, you say, oh my God. And then, you know, God come through for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you tripping on, it be okay. You know?
All right. That's the way to look at it. You got a good point there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just an excellent point. What I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop some jewels on here for y'all. You know?
Right.
As you should.
As you should, man.
I'm a little older, so I gotta like, you feel me? I can't really send nobody off on here, you know.
Of course, and for us to be as young as we are, we still gonna make sure we don't send nobody off either. So we gonna make sure we do right by the people.
Yeah, no, you know, because like I say back then when I was growing up, you would get in trouble for trying to send somebody off. You know what I'm saying? Like if the right people heard about that, like if you trying to mislead somebody, they gonna deal with you. You feel me? But now the culture is so crazy now, man. You know.
All right. So, like, you know, just to move on to the next segment, you say you wanted to like drop jewels. So, like, just speaking of that, we got this segment called "Message for the Youth." So, I kind of want to ask you, like, what's your message for the youth?
Man, honestly, they gotta really just stay in school. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta really keep God first. They gotta really get into it right now because with the way how everything's going, they really pushing certain stuff up on the kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So they really gotta like. I know it probably sound boring, but they have to like really like stay in school and stay in their Bible. You know what I'm saying?
And for you to say that, it's like for me personally, like I always say, if I can go back in time right now to change everything, I start all the way off in kindergarten. Like,
hey, I ain't never think that far back.
Man, look, the way I look, like, it's even though I'm only 20 years old and I ain't deal with everything in life yet.
Oh, right.
I still see a lot of shit out here. It's like growing up, like I always used to say, I can't wait till I be an adult. And my grandma always used to tell me, like, you think you want to be an adult now, but it's harder as an adult than it is a child. So it's like, man, I don't believe it. I got like we all adult, nobody can tell you what to do. Trust me, it's more than that. Man, all right, we're gonna see. And
I wish I could go back to then, like what you saying now, because I remember that used to be the main thing. I can't wait till I'm grown. Can't wait till I'm grown. Like anytime I get into it with like my mom or something, like, I can't wait till I'm grown. Yeah. And man, I remember I had turned grown and then life had hit me and then I came home. I just wish I could be young again. She's like, nah, too late for that.
Exactly. Like, and that's and like I always say, the one thing you can never in life get back is time. So it's like now I really understand when people say, would you like if they like watch how you spend your time, like spend your time wisely. And when someone say they want to spend time with you, you got to understand what it means to really spend time. There's no fucking refund on that shit. So I be wanting to go back sometimes. But speaking of the topic of since we also want to go back and shit, like let's say you talking to your younger self, like your younger self standing in front of you, If you was to tell him the same message that you told to you just now, would he listen?
Probably not. I was hard-headed as hell. I really had to just figure out stuff on my own.
Then would you say like for some kids it's one like for the knuckleheads they just gotta experience it on their own, and or if not that, then there's a way to make the youth listen.
Yeah, experience is the best teacher. You know, like just people always told me certain stuff, what not to do and what to do, but shit, I still did it. And you know, once I got the result I was looking for, then I'm like, okay. Or the result I wasn't looking for, which would be drama, trouble, everything associated with that, you know. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I really wouldn't even go back because it made me who I am today. Never be ashamed of your past, you know. It makes you who you are today. And another thing too, opinions of other people. Never let nobody's opinion define you. You know what I'm saying? I used to really care about what other people think until it was time to pay my bills, and those people that said shit about me, it wasn't right though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just being real. I used to really care about what people thought though. You know, now whatever a person think of me, it does not define me as a man. I know what I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, simple as that.
And I had to teach myself that mentally, because it was very, like, still to this day I might have some trouble with it, but it's very hard to let what people say it's not get to you, because it's like people gonna always have an opinion. Whenever it's something you don't like, they're gonna have a bad response to it, but you gotta learn how to block that out because you know who you are.
Yeah,
I'm glad you pointed that out too.
You got to, man. Like, you just had to. Like, people will call you all type of things, but really they have to look in the mirror at themselves.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change.
My homeboy, we was just having this conversation. Shout out to him, Marcus, man. We was just having this conversation. Like, we was talking about, like, people back in the days, like, you know, like, just people got into it with, or just altercations. And every time when I thought about this now, after he said it, every time I had an altercation with somebody, just look at them. Even with y'all, anytime y'all ain't never had like a dude that don't like y'all or just can't stand y'all for nothing, just look at him. 9 out of 10, they ugly as fuck.
Hey, man, I took, like, I mean, yeah, and it's crazy because for us, it's men and women that don't like us. So it's like,
but all those people, look at them, bro. Click the people that be talking shit pages. They ugly as fuck.
Man, some of them are not even real pages or real people. They are fake page. Like, some people literally create a fake page just to talk that shit.
Man,
like, man, one of these, while y'all playing, one of these days I'm gonna find out how to hack that shit and figure out who the fuck you is.
Man, a fake page shit, man. I don't know where they came out with that one, man. Like, my first person I ever seen with that shit though was my baby mama. Like, she had a fake page and shit, and she would, like, I think I had it like, well, my page used to be private back then, and she would always able to tell me what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, a person will hit you up and then you'll look around like to make sure they ain't there. Like, and then it had came out that she was like my friend through a fake page, you know. Yeah. Don't let that hurt turn into a page.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah, well. All right, now we finna close out here, but before we close out, we gotta ask the most important question of all. In this segment, I like to call it TCW feedback, which is the Chicago Wave feedback. Now, when it comes down to the Chicago Wave, it's time, like how we were talking about his bad shit we hear. We also hear a lot of good shit too. They be like, man, Chicago Wave, you that nigga. Like, I bet I appreciate you. Nah, for real though, you be humble and shit, brag about this shit. Like, talk your shit, gang. Nah, boy, like, we gotta be humble about this shit. Nah, boy, you gotta realize that you do a lot for the city. I mean, I do it, but I'm just a nigga. No, you more than a nigga. You put niggas we never heard of on your page before. You got labels watching the page. You keep the Chicago culture alive. You putting the artists together and shit from time to time. And on top of that, anytime we want some factual evidence, we watch you. We get bored in our life. We literally watch everything on your page. Your page is what's holding down Chicago. We be hearing that from time to time. It's like, okay, I appreciate that. But we're not going to toot our horn or nothing like that. This is some shit we hear from our followers, though. But we be promoting most of the rappers. And also, not even just rappers. Models, entrepreneurs, singers, anyone else in general. And we want to know why. Like, first off, you didn't have to do this interview with us. We're still starting this, and you just fucking with us off strength. So it's like, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. But the thing is, we want to know deeper about that. So why do you support the Chicago Wave?
Man, honestly, when it first came out, you know, y'all, I ain't have to do no homework or no research. The drill scene, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, okay, when it came out, y'all was really posting the facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it wasn't no clickbait. So then that's what made me support it. And then once I think y'all start saying, like, before y'all was even saying the DM for promo, I was just hitting y'all up like, man, could you share this for me? Or could you share this? Like, you know, just informing y'all what's going on. And then y'all was showing love and doing it. Shit, how could you not fuck with somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? So that's just being real. Like, once I seen y'all platform and I seen it was the facts, okay, cool. Then once I seen, like, okay, y'all was posting other people's stuff, shit, post ours too. And then y'all never said no. It was like, and then as big as y'all got, as we got bigger too, y'all never acted fool. So what I look like acting fake? Being the gangster is being solid. You know what I'm saying?
Like we was talking about earlier.
You know what I'm saying? So
and there's one thing that I always want to make sure I put out there. It's okay to be genuine nowadays, because like nowadays they want to get that it's not what you know, it's who you know. They try to use connection and shit, but that's industry shit. And I sometimes have to realize that by myself. I can fuck with you because someone else fuck with you, but it's like I can't just do that. I can't look up here and really tell myself I fuck with this person just because another motherfucker fuck. No, I want to know who he or she is and actually know who they are as a person. And if I can fuck with them as a person, I can fuck with you. So and we talk from time to time. And so I know for a fact that y'all understand we people and y'all fuck with us as people. So in the fuck with our platform overall, we just want to know what specifically made you fuck with. So that's really what brought us towards each other. So I had to get that out there. So I'm really appreciate your answer.
Like I said, y'all ain't never did nothing shaky. Y'all ain't never put no fake news. You know what I'm saying? I want to say when Ron had passed, bro, I think y'all was like reaching out before y'all even posted something. Like that's real. That's genuine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like before y'all even posted anything, y'all reached out. You feel me? Like everybody okay? You know what I'm saying? Like I had already knew what you was messaging me for, but shit, I'm glad you did it that way. You know what I'm saying? That was real. You know what I'm saying?
Like when that happened, I didn't want to believe it like the way I heard it too. Like,
that means you care about me as a person and not what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's so
and on top of that, it's like anytime someone else passed away and shit too, is like or get into any fatal injuries or some shit like that. We don't want to just go straight to posting that shit because it's like, bro, are you happy to see someone get hurt? No. And on top of that, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna make sure we do it the right way. Get actual facts if this shit is happening. So we will reach out, and hopefully the answer is not what we think it is. So we won't have to. But worst case scenario, we have to put it out there because we know it's true, and we do it out of respect. Like we don't want to be just
I just think that they said Lil Reese got shot, then they posted Lil Reese didn't get shot, then they posted a fight.
Right. And first off, like I didn't even like when I heard Reese, first off, I was downtown when that shit happened. And I'm like, I didn't hear shit. Why are y'all saying this shit happened? And then I just wait until someone who know him get confirmation about this shit, and boom, we found it. I put it out there. That's what all the bloggers who said he got shot.
Here go Reggie.
Finally.
Oh shit, it's Reggie.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey Reggie, what's good, bro?
Hold on, I ain't accept the chat.
It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up.
It'll be 15 minutes too, so y'all can use the whole thing on him.
Gotcha.
Consent to this recorded call, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Yo,
I need a quick three-way right quick.
Oh shit, I got the goddamn interview people right here on the thing.
Man, we right here.
They right here listening. You want me to do it right now or?
No, do it later, but not right now.
Okay. And not right now, damn.
Damn.
Oh, damn,
That's
man.
crazy.
Hold on. What you say, twin?
I'm saying what y'all want to do it.
Oh, you know,
I supposed to do today, nigga.
I know I was doing one. I just happened to be doing one on the damn computer right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I need a three-way right quick.
Okay. Hold on.
Three-way? All right, you gonna call me?
What's up with my kids on folks?
Hold on. Yeah,
man.
go ahead. They can hear you.
What's good, Reggie? Let them know what's up.
Some great. What the fuck going on my kids, folks?
Man, it's a lot been happening, man. You been gone. You missing out on the action. Where you been?
Man, I'm in chain gang. I'm in prison, man. I'll be home soon.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't been the same since Reggie left, man. Like, I've been thinking about Reggie for a long time. It's like, bam, man, come on. We see people trying to replace you here.
Yeah, man, I'll be on real soon, though. Hey, call the number right quick, though. I ain't gotta be on this phone that long.
Okay, bet. What is it?
240
240
401
401
7765.
7765. Okay, bet. So just call me back too afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna let somebody see the phone. I'm gonna see who the last person is, and I'll get back on.
I bet. Yeah, I can hear y'all.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, you know, folks didn't know. He ain't know we was doing it today. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Oh, what he want to do it tomorrow?
There you are,
Hold on.
the fullness of the presence of God is right where you
They
are.
done called the church. Hey, yeah, they ain't answer, blood. That's like a church number. Yeah, that's like a church number.
Let's get back in line. I feel like I'm rushed because these niggas got times and shit.
Oh,
Call back later.
okay, bet. Yeah, I think they got something going on. You know, he in prison out here, so it's a little different. It ain't like Chicago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I heard Jay Maine speak on that in the interview too. Yeah.
sure.
So as far as Reggie, we getting him today or tomorrow?
Shit. Let's set it up for tomorrow. So when he called me back tonight, I could tell him what time we gonna do it tomorrow, and then I could just have a time for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bet. That'll work. Whatever works for y'all works for us.
I'm gonna need the laptop too again, or you gonna just do it like how you want to do it?
Definitely laptop and everything. Like, I don't got two phones. If I had two phones, I'd be able to record it like that. And on top of that, screen recording don't be working sometimes. So definitely the laptop, so that way we can all be able to have this recorded and have like good quality and everything. You know.
Bet. So yeah, so I'll just walk with this. This is some little laptop I just be typing on this shit. You know.
Yeah.
I have MacBook Pro, but I end up giving it to my son. Yeah, I just gave it to little folks. Yeah. But yeah. So now at least he know now though, because like I said, he never called back since earlier. When he was just calling me right now, I was supposed to tell him like, yeah, we gonna be doing it tomorrow or whatever time. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking we finna get that today.
I thought so too, because like if he would have just called right now, and then I'd be like, shit, I'm doing the interview right now, and then he ain't trying to do a three-way for somebody, then we could have just did the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure that.
Yeah, so we definitely, well, he know now. So shit, when he called me back tonight, then we could just confirm the time tomorrow, and I could just text you like, okay, we gonna do it at whatever time. You know what I'm saying?
All right, for sure. And we gonna stick with that time too.
Y'all gotta get the exclusive because ain't nobody got no interview on the nigga since right now. You feel me?
For real.
Yeah, and as I was telling you, we can do consistent interviews just to always keep focusing the loop and everything. You know?
Yeah. So he get out. He got 10 more months. So
10 more. Oh shit! All right, man. All right, man. And when bro come back, we gonna definitely get up with him in person. Gotta do it the right way too.
Yeah, man.
And feel free to be there too when it happens.
Oh yeah. You know, so that's what I was gonna tell y'all. Like, I be in Iraq but when I be in Iraq, I don't stay longer than 2 days. You feel me? That's just me. I don't stay longer than 2 days. I get the fuck out of there and come back home. You know.
Yeah,
I
understand that for
it's
sure.
just like shit. I've been in Iraq my whole life. Shit, I've been to prison twice in Iraq, folks. I've been arrested. I've been to Cook County over 30 times in Iraq. Like, I ain't missing nothing, brother. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I really pay my dues. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. Once I start moving around and moving from state to state and shit like that, I start going to prison. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay. In the rack, for it's too easy to get in trouble.
Very easy to get in trouble if you ask me.
Too fucking easy. Out here, they ain't gonna bother you, bro. Like you out here, you have to be doing something to draw them to you.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
like I've been locked up out here twice, but it was just for traffic shit. Like I got pulled over for running the stop sign. Then I got pulled over for running the red light. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you do something, yeah, you feel me. But other than that, they ain't gonna fuck with
you. Yeah. Well, overall, you're staying out of trouble, so that's the most important part over there.
Facts.
Yeah. All right. Now, before we get ready to close off, guys, still ask you a couple more questions too. What's one thing specific that you do like about the Chicago Wave?
Man, I like how y'all support everybody that fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. I like how y'all don't really be biased. A person could have one follower. If they hit you up on some genuine shit, you gonna post that shit.
Yeah, for sure that. And I be trying to tell everybody, like, do not be afraid to talk to us, for we niggas. We don't mind having a talk or a sit down or even just DM it, however y'all want to do it. Just reach out. We always be comfortable listening.
Right.
All right. Now, and be honest, folks. Feel free to say this to our face. You don't gotta sugarcoat shit or nothing. What's one thing that you don't like about the Chicago Wave, if there's any?
I told you the one thing I didn't like. And I don't know if we could speak on that because we just said we wasn't.
Oh yeah, that shit. That funny ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah, that was the only thing I didn't like.
All right. Well, in regards to that situation, we took care of that real quick before this interview even happened. So we all good.
So
yeah,
this motherfucker, it got 2 minutes left. The laptop is saying on the screen. All in my dog, you know what I'm saying?
Long live Ron, man.
Well, long live Ron for sure. He was a real nigga. And yeah, I was about to tell you, we don't talk for 2 hours longer than that. So I was gonna tell you, just the longest.
I mean, I got the charger right here though.
Oh, well, I was about to let you know we finally got the longest interview ever, 2 hours, and we did it with a goat too.
Yeah, so that's love, man. I appreciate y'all having me on this motherfucker, man.
All right, and before we close out, any final remarks, any final comments, anything you want to get off your chest, or any shout outs you want to leave?
Shout out to the Chicago Wave. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, Long Live Ron. That's it.
For sure. And I appreciate you, Walla. You a real nigga, and you will always and forever be a part of the Chicago Wave.
Oh, I think it's young bro.
This nigga computer died. Damn, bro. Yeah. He called me right now. Hold on, so I'm gonna answer. Your computer died, didn't it?
Hell yeah.
No. You frozen right now. But yeah, I was just saying, like, you a real nigga. We appreciate you, and you will for always and forever be a part of the Chicago Wave.
Man, that's love, man. You already know that, man.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Brody. We finna close out. I'll hit the line, and I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah, so I'm charging this laptop up now, and then when Reggie called me back, I'm gonna have a time and date for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, man. Say that, and I'll be waiting for that time. Just let me know.
Yeah, I got you, folks.
For sure. Love.
Love, G.
All right, bro. We can close out.